Come to a child's pose. Separate your knees wide. Bring your big toes together to touch and sink your hips back and down. Reach your arms overhead and relax your forehead onto the mat. Just begin to arrive. Let your breath deepen. Let your body soften. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And one more inhale and exhale. Make your way back to tabletop. Stretch the right leg straight back behind you and reach the left arm long in front. As you exhale, bring your left elbow and your right knee together to touch. Inhale, lengthen your limbs long. Exhale, connect elbow and knee. Inhale, stretch arm long, leg long. Tabletop bow. Bend your right knee and reach your left arm back, capturing your outer right foot. As you inhale, kick into your hands. Let your left shoulder stretch and your whole backside engage. As you exhale, turn the left shoulder down so your chest faces down toward the mat. One more. Inhale, kick into your hand. Exhale, release the foot, but stay up. Stretch your right leg back. Reach your left arm overhead and take a big breath in. Exhale, curl the spine and connect elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tabletop. Second side, press your left leg back and reach your right hand out in front. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, stretch arm long, leg long. Tabletop bow. Bend the left knee, capture the left foot. Kick into the hand, lift the foot higher. Inhale. Hold here. Exhale. Rotate the chest to face the mat. One more. Kick and lift. Breath in. Exhale. Release the foot. Stretch your limbs long. Reach the hand forward. Leg stretches straight back. Inhale. Exhale. Curl the spine and connect elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Walk your hands out in front and let the chest fall toward the floor. Rest your forehead or your chin on the floor, but keep your hips over your knees. Lengthen through the shoulders. Inhale. Relax the chest down. Exhale. Breath in. Maybe spider crawl the hands a little farther forward. Soften down. Breath out. Root your elbows into the mat, then slide forward to Spinks Pose. Inhale, pull back. Open the front body. Stay here, breath out. Inhale, pull the mat toward you. Engage your back. Stay for the exhale. Keep your arms where they are. Just tuck your toes and inhale as you lift your hips up for forearm plank. Stay, breath out. Deep breath in. Keep your hips high. Exhale. Take one last breath in. Exhale, lower back down, chest to the mat. Stay here. Take just a moment to reconnect with your breath. Push up to tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Keep your hips over your knees and start to walk your hands out in front. Reach your hands forward until the chest starts to lower toward the ground. Let the forehead come to the ground, or maybe rest the chin on the ground. Breath in, reach forward. Relax down, exhale. Reset the hips over the knees if you need to. Reach the hands forward as you inhale. Soften the chest toward the floor. Exhale. Tabletop. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Root through the L's of your hands. Tuck your toes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Push the mat away. Let your side body stretch. Inhale. Let the heart soften toward your toes. Exhale. Send your tailbone high to the sky. Inhale. Soften ankles down. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Make your way to a seat, legs in front, knees bent. Draw the soles of your feet together and let your knees open wide. Then grab onto your ankles. Wrap your hands around your feet, then inhale as you sit up tall. Begin to hinge at the hips. Breathe out as you pull your chest forward, straight out in front of you. Inhale to lengthen your low back. Then exhale, fold down over your legs. You can put your face toward your feet or your chest toward your feet. You can completely release and let gravity pull you deeper into the stretch in your inner thighs. Or you can keep lengthening on your inhales and pulling yourself further down on your exhales. Start to rise up, come back to a seat. Close your knees and place your feet on the mat. Fire log pose. Lay your right shin bone down and cross your left leg on top. Inhale, press through your sit bones and sit up nice and tall. Fold over the legs as you exhale. Let your head hang, chin toward your chest, and soften into the stretch in your outer hips. Gently start to walk your hands back towards your shins and come to a seat. Extend your left leg long for stargazer. Pull your right foot to your left inner thigh and land your right hand behind you. Then inhale as you lift your hips up, swoop your left arm along your ear, and open your chest to the sky. Breath out. Let the chest puff up as the head inches back toward the floor. Inhale, reach through the arm, aim the chest toward the sky. Breath out. Maybe let the head hang. One more breath in here. Jaanu Twist. Gently lower your hips to the mat and pull your right foot to your left inner thigh. Jaanu Twist. Plant your right hand behind you and bring your left hand to your right knee. Lengthen your spine and twist to the right. Turn back to center. Inhale, lengthen your low back, reach your crown tall. Then exhale, hinge from the hips and start to crawl your hands forward. Fold over the left leg. Stick your butt out. Draw your left thigh down to the ground and then bend your elbows to pull yourself toward your leg. As you breathe, you can continue to pull yourself deeper into the stretch, or you can relax your torso down over your leg and let gravity do the work. Use your hands to help you come back up. Revolved Jaanu Twist. Inhale as you reach your arms overhead, point your belly button toward your right knee. Then exhale, let your left arm fall on the inside edge of your left calf and stretch your right arm overhead, reaching for the left toes. Maybe your left hand will capture the inner arch of your left foot. Maybe your right hand will capture the toes. Come back up, release the right hand down, and turn toward your left leg. Place your hands by your hips and plant your feet on the mat in front of you. Lay your left shin bone down for fire log pose. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward and fold. Relax your shoulders. Feel the opening in your outer hips. Gently start to walk your hands back in. Extend your right leg long for stargazer. pull your left foot to your right inner thigh and land your left hand behind you. Then inhale and push onto your left knee as you swoop your right arm along your ear. Turn your torso toward the sky and press your hips forward. Take a breath out. Relax the neck. Inhale, feel the opening in your chest. Take a breath out. Relax the neck. Take one more inhale. Jaanu Twist. Lower your hips to the mat and pull your left foot to your right inner thigh. Jaanu Twist. Place your left hand behind you. Bring your right hand to your knee and twist left. Release and turn back to center. Plant your hands on either side of your hips and press your right thigh down as you sit up nice and tall. And then exhale. Hinge from your hips and start to fold over your right leg. Walk your hands out and grab for your calf or your foot. Stick your butt out. Pull your right thigh down and then bend your elbows and get a little closer to your leg. If it helps you maintain a flat back, bend your knee until your thigh connects with your low belly and fold forward from there. Then start to straighten the leg to increase the stretch in the hamstring. Gently start to walk your hands back and sit upright. Revolved Jaanu Twist. Inhale, reach your arms overhead and turn your belly button to point at your left knee. Then let your right arm fall on the inside edge of your right leg as your left arm stretches overhead, reaching up and over for the right foot. Maybe capture your inner arch with your right hand and capture your toes with your left hand. Then pull your chest through. Bring your left hand back down and sit up nice and tall. Draw your knees together and plant both feet onto the ground. Staff pose. Plant your hands on the mat beside your hips and lengthen your legs out long. Lengthen through the low back and stick your butt out. Inhale here. Then exhale. Hinge from the hips and start to fold forward. Walk the hands out to the calves or maybe the feet, and let the elbows go wide as you pull your sternum forward, lengthening your low back. Then soften your head toward your knees. Walk your hands back and lift your torso up. Bend your knees and place your feet on the mat. Gomukhasana. Lay your left leg down and sweep your right leg on top. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Bend your elbow, then swoop your right arm behind you and maybe capture your hands. Take a deep breath in. Lean your head back. Press into the bind and open your chest. Then exhale. Start to hinge forward from the hips. Soften your outer hips and let your low back curl. Maybe fold an inch, or maybe bring the head all the way down toward the knees. Release the bind and slowly start to crawl back up to a seat. Release your hands behind you, untangle your legs and bring your feet to the mat. Maybe let your knees fall side to side. Gomukhasana, second side. Lay your right leg down and drape your left leg on top. Stretch your right arm to the sky. Bend your elbow, swoop your left arm behind you and capture your hands. Lengthen your spine and take a big inhale into the stretch in your shoulders. Then exhale. Start to hinge forward. Relax your outer hips and relax your low back. You might come forward just an inch, or you might come all the way down toward your legs. Release the hands out in front of you and gently push yourself back up to a seat. Bring your hands behind you. Untangle your legs and plant your feet down. Maybe let your knees swing side to side. Cross your shins, plant your palms, and find downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Keep the toes pointing down. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee to right wrist. Lay the shin bone down. You can stay here or deepen by sliding the right foot forward toward the wrist, or by crawling the back foot farther away from you. Mermaid Pose. Bend your left knee and grab for the inside edge of your left foot with your left hand. You can stay here and just stretch the quad and the hip flexor, or you can slide your toes all the way into your left elbow crease. From here, find your balance as you lift your right arm to the sky. Again, you can stay here or start to try to connect the hands by bending the right elbow behind your head and leaning back until you can grab the left hand with the right. Wherever you are, breathe deeply as you hold this pose. Gently let go of your foot. Bring your hands on either side of your hips and lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Push through your palms, tuck your back toes, and step back. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Keep the left hip aiming down. Exhale, half pigeon, second side. Take a moment here to find a position that feels good. Mermaid Pose, second side. Bend your right knee and capture the inside of the foot with your right hand. Stay here or wiggle the right toes to the elbow crease. Stay here or find your balance as you sweep your left arm up. Maybe bend your left elbow as you pull the left arm back. Maybe connect your hands and lift your chest. Hold here for a few breaths. Gently release the bind and let your hands frame your hips. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot wide for lizard pose. Let your back knee lower as you relax into your hip. Let your shoulders be soft. Relax your face. Maybe let the knee fall out to the right side, or try squeezing it in tight to your shoulder. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up, then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Lift the front foot and step it back. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Lizard pose. Step your left foot wide, outside edge of your left hand. Gently lower your right knee down and relax your upper body. If it feels good, you can come down onto your elbows, maybe hang your head. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up, then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Pluck the left foot off the ground and step it back. Bring your knees to the mat and make your way onto your back. Plant your feet on the ground and let your knees point at the sky. Draw both knees into your chest. Take one last big breath in. And exhale, Shavasana. Lay the legs out long. Work the arms out to the sides. Just close your eyes and be still. Start to deepen your breath. Come back into your body. Namaste.